Everybody like, hey, are you ready to go? Ready to go? Everybody like,
Alright, what's up, what's good y'all? Soul here and welcome back to my story mode. So today we're obviously going to be talking a little bit about the lack of good Mario RPGs. You guys remember those, right? The unique spin-off Mario games that we used to get in abundance on the DS to 3DS era? No? Just me? Okay, cool, whatever. Okay, but real talk here. It's really tragic that we haven't seen a true blue good basic Mario RPG in a very long time. We haven't had a real good Mario RPG, and I'm talking like a real like in-house good turn-based RPG since Dream Team on the 3DS. And you can sit there and yell at me all you want. I'm fully aware that we've had a multitude of RPGs for Mario come out since then. But go back and recognize that I said good ones. Paper Jam was only decent when it came to the gameplay. The gameplay in the Mario and Luigi games are always very fun. And, you know, Paper Jam was also there, you know, it had its third-party member, which was Paper Mario, and the gameplay was cool, but that was legitimately it. That was the only thing that was decent about it. The story was weak, the music was not memorable at all, there was no real good, decent bosses or anything like that that really kept that game memorable at all. Everything else was jank. The story was so boring, I was legitimately falling asleep while playing. That game put me to sleep in a bad way. That never happens. That never happens to me. That's the only game that's happened with. And then, moving on from that, we also had, obviously, in the Paper Mario series, if you want to, you know, if you want to call them RPGs, which they clearly do or don't want to call it anymore, I don't know, we had Color Splash, which was lacking in literally every department besides the jokes and the graphics. The graphics looked great, the jokes were written in beautifully. Everything else? Garbage. Absolute ass. And then, don't even get me started on Origami King, which was the weakest and most infuriating of the bunch. So, we haven't had a good one in a long time. And yes, by technicality, maybe if you really wanted to, you could count the remakes. Those are remakes. Like, I don't know, there's really not much to say about the remakes. They're just kind of there. They're games, it's a quick cash grab for, you know, by kind of utilizing our nostalgia on things. And so, I mean, it was a good ploy, and it made the games a little more accessible at the time, but now not so much. So, I barely count those, to be honest with you. Now, as weird as it sounds, the only one that I could count truly in the most, like, recent couple of years is Mario Rabbids. And don't get me wrong, that game is actual, legitimate fire. I love that game. I had a ton of fun with the game. I'm one of the few people that enjoyed the hell out of it. Okay, and I honestly 100% wholeheartedly believe that it is very deserving of the sequel that it's getting this next upcoming year. So please do not get that twisted. I'm picking that sucker up on day one. It's all me. I'm on that. Don't even doubt it. All right, but that's the thing about that one is that's the most spin-off you could get with Mario, like a big crossover with the Rabbids, and you know, it's very like puzzle, like it's good, it's fire, it's great gameplay, but that's not the RPG that I'm looking for. You follow me? I'm craving something that's a little more dedicated to the genre, you know? Something, let's call it basic, right? You guys have played maybe Earthbound, or maybe something more recent like, dare I say, Persona. I love Persona, but good lord, I hate comparing other RPGs to Persona. But either way, I'm looking for something more basic, and the Mario and Luigi series has exactly what I'm looking for. We had the basic leveling up and getting basic better stats like strength, speed, defense, things like that, because you earn those stat growths by actually grinding and getting your levels up for both party members. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Something nice and simple. You run into an enemy, you fight that enemy, you get experience points for fighting that enemy. And then, on top of that, obviously you would get rewarded for exploration, going around each town or village that you visit, and getting every single item that's maybe unique, or getting, in Mario and Luigi's case, all those colored blocks. That would give you, if you got all 10 of them, you would get a new, Bros move. And that's perfect. That's all I want, bro. That's all I want. It's so simple, and yet apparently that's just so hard to ask for. That's what's crazy about that, is that it's just apparently too much for them to design, I guess. I don't know what that situation is about, but I want something like that right now, and it really sucks that I feel like it's too much to ask for, which is weird because I really don't think that it is. Like, the stories were never anything that were too crazy, you know? But in my personal opinion, I think that the stories that those games told were so much more unique and more interesting than any of the mainline games have to offer. I'm sorry, but the mainline games stories are so overdone. I love mainline Mario. Please never get that twisted. I love Mario as he is, and I get the intention. But it's the same tired shtick every single game. Even Odyssey, one of the best mainline 3D Marios, had Bowser as a final boss yet again. That was such a boring letdown. That is a boring final boss, okay? Now, it wasn't boring per se, like the gameplay was fine. It was well designed, well crafted. But I'm a story guy. It's literally in my name, so story mode on my main channel. Side quests is as intended. But anyway, it's part of my name. I love stories, and it's just so boring to have that same story retold over and over and over again, which is why the Mario and Luigi games were so gripping to me. It's my favorite genre, and they actually told stories in the Mushroom Kingdom, mind you, with unique characters and unique plots. Even though it wasn't anything too edgy or anything too crazy or too out of pocket, and there wasn't the craziest character development or anything like that, they were fun stories. They were fun stories to play through that wasn't, oh, Peach in trouble. It's Bowser. Go get him, plumber. Come on now. Am I crazy? Am I really crazy for thinking that's overdone? Maybe you guys think I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I won't blame you. But my point is, it's nice to get something more unique every now and again. And even in the rare occasion where Bowser was the basic final boss in those games, at least it was done differently. I like my turn-based battles, bro. I had a very good time with those, and being able to earn my levels and my stats and things like that, and taking on the final boss with everything that I've learned up to that point, all the Super Bro moves and everything that I found and developed up to that point, it felt well earned. It felt like a well-earned W, and I miss that. I really do. I love RPGs so much, and it really sucks that one of the higher quality spin-off RPGs is just gone. And for what? Like, my thing is, here's what's confusing about the situation, is that there's no reason for it to be gone. Okay? Y'all at first said y'all couldn't make Paper Mario an RPG series anymore because you already had a working RPG series, which was Mario and Luigi. Okay, fine. Then you made things like Super Paper Mario. Okay, dope. Super Paper Mario was a fun experience. It had some unique bosses for, you know, what it was. It had its unique layout and puzzles and things like that. It was built to not be an RPG with a phenomenal story. It was a good give and take. It's not this anymore, so this is what we're going to do for it. Perfect. Beautiful. Mario and Luigi had its thing going. Perfect. Awesome. Beautiful. Great. And then years later, Paper Mario isn't an RPG, a basic RPG anymore, because you can't allow that. Okay. Then what's going on with Mario and Luigi then? Oh, sorry, the company that developed it went bankrupt. Okay, did you buy them out? I don't remember if they actually bought out that company that went bankrupt that was developing that series, because if they did, what's the problem? And if they didn't, what is the problem? Get them and get back to work. I don't understand what the struggle is here. I don't understand what the damage is right now, bro. Am I missing something? I don't get it. I truly don't. But I don't work at Nintendo, and I never will want to, because I will never understand executive decisions like this, like Origami King as the latest entry in anything, any kind of form of quote unquote RPG. You can't, it's such a complex situation with that, but I don't get it. I don't, and I'm upset that we're lacking. I'm really looking forward to what's it called? Stars of Hope? Mario & Rabbids? But it's not exactly the RPG that I'm looking for, but I guess we'll see what happens when the time comes with that. I'm leaving it to y'all. What do y'all think? Am I a little crazy for thinking this way? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because I am always down there with you guys. But with that, I'm gonna stop ranting. I'm gonna get the hell up out. I would like to thank you guys ever so much for watching. I truly do hope you enjoyed. Do me the greatest favor of dropping a like and a comment, and consider subscribing for more content just like this. And with that, I'm outro. Thanks again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do me the greatest favor, taking good ass care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!